Alright, so we're gonna do more of these Star Wars ones today. As we can tell, we've still got a pretty thick stack. I know some of these videos haven't been 10 minutes anymore, like I originally was planning, but I think my Star Wars ones have been roughly 10 minutes, so that's gonna be the goal with this one. Just gonna keep this series, I guess, at 10 minutes or so, 10, 11 minutes. Let's just go through and see how many we can do. So obviously the first one was Path of the Jedi, Luke, the AT-AT, AT-AT, whatever you call it. Pretty sure, yeah, I don't know, it's too long of a story for me to check. I think this is just on Hoth when they were fighting the, are those camel things called the, no, that's a plane. Yeah, whatever those camel things were on Hoth. Pretty sure that's what that's from. Luke Skywalker, moisture farmer. That's kind of an accurate description. If he's standing with his lightsaber, he's not a moisture farmer with a lightsaber. He was a moisture farmer, but then he met Old Ben, which gave him that lightsaber and turned him onto the path of being a Jedi. Stupid card. I need to believe the elements are extremely hard to keep their mother's homicides going. Let's see, now we have bargaining with the Hutt. Oh, this is from the last one. So he's trying to get, what's he trying to do here? I think he's trying to get, well, Leia, obviously, and Han. Is Han free yet? I don't remember. I don't think so. And he offers to trade R2 and C-3PO for them. Obviously, the plan all along is to get them all, and I think he was planning on using his Jedi skills that he has, which Jabba was unaware of, so that's how this was going to work. On Tatooine. Huh. I never realized that. What in the heck? Alright, it bounced that time and I didn't even hit it. I don't know why. What the heck caused that vibration? Anyways. So yeah, I never realized Jabba was from Tatooine. That's Luke's home planet. He didn't have far to go, I guess, to save his friends. Luke Skywalker returns. Okay, so that's another one from Return of the Jedi. With his black suit. I don't know what's up with him and Anakin having black suits as they went along. They're supposed to be Jedis, but they're rocking Sith collars. Although I did see something that explains that, but I never got around to checking it out. And I don't know why this just bounced again. What is causing this to vibrate? I'm not hitting anything. Facing a threat of a new more powerful. That's rescuing the Supreme Chancellor. That's when they fight Count Dooku and kill him because Palpatine tells him to. Actually, Anakin kills him. He uses his own lightsaber and Dooku's after he gets Dooku down in that submissive position. But at this point, they didn't realize that Chancellor Palpatine was also Darth Sidious / Emperor Palpatine, which is basically the extreme leader they were looking for. And yeah, all along they've been hanging out with him. And speaking of not realizing, I never turned on this light on my phone. God dang it. I just realized I didn't see the ring shadow on this card. Next! Anakin in the space battle. I think this is from Phantom Menace when he was a kid, and he just happened to be in the ship, because that's where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan told him to stay. And then he accidentally turns it on, and he's flying around. Yep, told you. But anyways, this was a way for him to show off his skills, and then they came to realize that he was a good choice to be training for Jedi. Mysterious message. This is when he sees this short clip that says, "Oh, Obi-Wan, what did she say? You're my only hope, Obi-Wan," or something. And then in the Family Guy parody one, they make him stupid. Obi-Wan? I wonder if she means Old Ben. But then if you watch the real one, he's dumb like that too. So I thought they were making fun of it, but I guess he's dumb in the actual one. Path of the Jedi. Rescuing Princess Leia. This is from the first one as well. I think. Is it from the first one? It's either from the first one or it's from the very beginning of Empire Strikes Back. Not sure. Back doesn't really tell you either. What's this? Mysterious message. I got a double? Oh boy. Oh, this is a doubles channel, so that works, I guess. Heroes of the Rebellion. Pretty sure this is at the end of the first one, or I guess nowadays it would be episode 4, New Hope. When they all get medals, except for poor Chewie. For some reason, they don't hook Chewie up. He's been part of this too. They don't give him a medal. Poor guy. What do we got here? Purchase of the droids. Wow, very beginning of New Hope. We're just getting introduced to the characters at this point. And that's when R2-D2 and C-3PO are together, and then he wants to buy the red one, which I think was, what, R2-D5 or something, but on his trip down to go with Luke, he ends up, I don't know, blowing a gasket or something, and he breaks down. So then C-3PO's trying to bargain to Luke to get R2, which ended up working, and then they have R2, and now they're back together. What's this? Informing the Council. Revenge of the Sith. This is right before... 1, before Anakin becomes Darth Vader, technically, and 2, before Chancellor Palpatine becomes Darth Sidious. Well, he was Darth Sidious all along, but this is before he's revealed. Anakin's telling about the plans that Chancellor Palpatine revealed to him that sound pretty Sith-ish, which was all for nothing because he ends up joining them anyways. On Coruscant towards the end of the Clone Wars. Huh. The Clone Wars movie had nothing to do with the Clone Wars. That's what they made that whole entire 8-season series, series of. And now they're starting it back up again with a new one coming out. Victory on Tatooine. I'm not sure what this is from. Yeah, I thought so. This is in the Return of the Jedi, so I'm pretty sure they just destroyed the Sarlacc pit and such. Conferring with Palpatine. Well, because of his hairstyle, this is clearly from Attack of the Clones. A special bond. I think that's when Qui-Gon's gonna take Anakin away because he sensed the high midichlorian count, and that's basically him saying bye to his mom. Hope to introduce him to. What do we got going on here? Reunited with Yoda. So this is the terrible Last Jedi, when Luke is going to go burn down the wills, I guess, in that tree. But then a Force Ghost Yoda shows up and makes lightning come down, and he destroys it before Luke can. Oh yeah, that's right, actually. I forgot about this when we watched this one. Last time Luke saw Yoda, that's why they make Yoda look like that, because that's how he was at the end of Empire Strikes Back when he's training. But that was when Luke was a kid. He was this thin version from the other cards. And now he's a senior citizen. But he's supposed to be Grand Master status, even though in this movie they made him worthless. Luke Skywalker meets Rey. I think it's more like Rey meets Luke. This is the extremely... either A, the very end of Force Awakens, or B, the very beginning of Last Jedi. They made... that's the only thing cool, I guess, about Last Jedi. Actually, Last Jedi has 2 cool things. One is this, how they made the movie start off right where the other one ended off. Start up right where the other one ended off. And the second thing cool is when Rey and Kylo kind of team up and take out Snoke and all his Praetorian guards. just the fighting scene and their lightsaber skills and such was cool. But then it just goes boring after that when they're doing their stupid talking and trying to make each other join each other's side. Okay, Force Awakens. So it's just the very end. It's like basically it's this scene and then credits. From what I understand too, in real life, like during the acting and stuff, Daisy Ridley was sick that day. And I don't know, I think they said something about it though, had some kind of significance. Like maybe she's supposed to look exhausted because she's been on this long trek. And because she didn't feel well, she just naturally had like that look. So they said it was perfect for conveying a sense of exhaustion. And as we currently stand, we are at 11 minutes exactly right now. So I guess that's going to be it for today. Still got a fair stack, maybe another video or two in here. Just a recap. Luke with his flight gear. Luke moisture farmer. Negotiating, him just hanging out, saving him. As a kid flying, meeting R2 in his message, them at the end, message again, double. Man, it was that close to one another. This when poor Chewie gets ripped off, getting R2 instead of R5 or whatever his name was, talking to Mace for no reason because it goes against what he's talking to him for. Bye-bye, Sarlacc. Younger Anakin, probably about 18, 19 there. Leaving his mom, he's 10 there. Luke, way older now, meeting Force Yoda, which he saw in real life before he turned into a Force Ghost when he was a kid. And sick Daisy Ridley at the end of Force Awakens. I didn't count how many that was. Actually, let's compare these stacks. So, yeah, we can get 2 more videos out of this. Alright, I don't know what we're going to have in store for tomorrow, but until then, I said see ya!